So, what is a SLAPP suit? SLAPP stands for Strategic Lawsuits Against Public Participation. In simple terms, it's when someone takes another person to court not because they expect to win on the merits or truth, but because they want to intimidate, silence, or punish them for speaking out on an issue of public interest. The goal isn't justice, it's to drain the other person's time, money, and energy until they stop talking. You can spot SLAPP suits by a few common features. First, they target public participation. Journalists, activists, NGOs, whistleblowers, or ordinary citizens who raise public interest concerns. Second, the legal basis is usually weak or shaky. The case is extended more to cause strain than to resolve a real legal dispute. Third, there's a clear power imbalance. Corporations, politicians, or wealthy individuals using the courts against less resourced people. And fourth, SLAPPs create a chilling effect. Once someone sees another person taken to court, they think, if it happened to them, it could happen to me, and stay silent. Here are a few examples. A company suing a reporter for defamation after a story about pollution, a politician suing residents who spoke up about corruption, or a corporation taking an NGO to court to stop a human rights report from being published. Why are SLAPP suits a problem? For starters, they turn courts into tools of harassment instead of instruments of justice. They suppress public debate and discourage people from raising legitimate concerns. Defending these suits is costly and emotionally draining, which means important voices get forced out of the conversation. Ultimately, that's bad for democracy. Accountability weakens and transparency suffers. This isn't just theoretical. SLAPP suits are a growing concern in Kenya, especially around governance, human and land rights, and corruption reporting. International bodies have noticed too. UNESCO warned about the misuse of judicial systems in attacking freedom of expression, and regional and global human rights instruments support efforts to protect civic participation. A handful of countries and U.S. states now have anti-SLAPP suit laws designed to dismiss these cases early as a measure to handle the increase of such cases. So what can we do? Push for legal reform that allows courts to quickly identify and toss out SLAPP suits, build public awareness so people know their rights, create support networks for those targeted, legal help, financial aid, public advocacy, and spotlight SLAPPs in the media to reduce their chilling effect. In concluding, SLAPP suits aren't about winning in court, they're about silencing voices. Recognizing them and standing up against them is essential if we want a healthy, democratic public conversation.